Hi folks, Pickleball Librarian here, and today we're going to review combat paddles, which happen to be handcrafted in Canada. So they have the US model, red, white, and blue. They have green, and then they have the Canada model. So, Canada, cool. I actually played pickleball with a guy named Mike in Surprise, Arizona, and when the ball went out, it wasn't out, it was out. I love those accents. So, the two models they have is the Alpha and the Strike Blade. Wow. $60. Wow. I mean, these definitely belong in the category of light and affordable paddles. Man, and you know, to give you a comparison, you might want to see our review of the Gamma Dart or the Pro Light Impact. All right, so let me continue here. With their unique shapes, first I'm going to talk about is the Alpha. So it's a little rounded around here, a little different. I mean, you know, having this makes it a lighter paddle and lets it cut through the air pretty well. So the Alpha here weighs 7.6 to 7.9 ounces. Its length is 15.875. The width is 7.75. Now the handle length is 4 3/4 inches, and the grip circumference, it's a little smaller. It's 4 1/8, and it's more like a rectangular shape. And I do like this, by the way. So very nice paddle. Now let's talk about the strike blade. Okay, slightly longer, not much, and slightly thinner. So basically all the dimensions are exactly the same, except it's 16 and a half long and 7.125 width-wise. So just slightly thinner, slightly longer. And the weight's the same, handle length, grip circumference is exactly the same. Now, I'm just going to talk about the paddles themselves. They're really light. I mean, they play very well. They're unique, and I think it's because of the way they're balanced. I mean, I almost feel like the Flash when I'm playing with this. And they have a very unique handle, which I'll describe. I actually have a picture. But the handle itself weighs almost like the reinforced handle. It weighs about an ounce. So, you know, a lot of the weight is in the handle. So maybe that's why when I go like this, the swing weight of this paddle is incredibly light. And like I said, it's a very lighter head, so I really feel like I have a lot of control, but it has a lot of pop. The Polymer Pro core they have, it has a lot of pop. Very nice, got the power, and the control, just because it's so light, it's easy to control, either with the Alpha or the Strike Blade. I've played with them both, and I'm able to do a lot of nice things with them. One other neat thing about them is the edge tape. It comes standard. And you know, of course, edge tape is for protection, but the nice thing is when you have these on the rack, when you're waiting for your play, you can easily spot this quicker. Has the combat. I love that. And both of them come standard. Very nice. So the grip, I like the grip. It's very durable, very tacky, has a unique pattern in it. You'd see that. It really stays on there. I mean, if I'm getting sweaty and stuff, it really helps it. They call this the Combat Pro Grip. Pretty neat. Now, one special thing I'm going to show, and let me pull this out here. So this is what their grip is like. You could see it. It's a two-piece grip. I mean, just look at that. So most manufacturers use like balsa wood, which weighs very little, but these folks use injection molded plastic, which I said before, it weighs almost an ounce there. It's a reinforced two-piece handle, and the butt cap is all there in two pieces. So, you know, those two pieces right there, it forms right here. And also, if you look closely, you can see this tab here on both sides, and also here. It envelopes the face of the paddle right here too, and really makes it secure. So most paddles, they do, you know, a lot of paddles I've seen a lot break off right here. It's not going to happen with this because it's enveloped right here. So it's very secure. You know, very well made here. It's not going to break that easily. So even though it's a light paddle, you can really go bang with this. And when I first got this, I said, oh, it's a light paddle. Let me play with it indoors. And I did. I played with it indoors. I had fun. But today, I was out there for a couple hours outside, and I was hitting hard. You know, I felt very secure with this. Very nice. Basically, this is a premium paddle with a budget price, $60. Did I mention $60? So either model, the Strike Blade or the Alpha, is $60. Wow. And I was just curious, so I asked Combat Paddles, how do you do this? And they say they do it because they limit sponsorships. I think they only have 5 sponsored players. and they have very low operating costs and overhead. One thing they're looking for is they're looking for brand ambassadors. So if you're interested, contact Combat Paddles. And they're also looking for a real distributor in the U.S. So if you able to help them out, go ahead, give them a hand. And also, they have several players who have won at national medals using these paddles. So, I like these paddles from the beginning level and also pretty much the higher level. You can take this, it's a very good paddle, both of them. And they are definitely Pickleball Librarian approved.